What's up, YouTube? It's Wayne with Wayne's Fish World coming at you with my 125-gallon system with LEDs on my Planet tank. Check that out. First of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Honey to you. I'm going to get into that in a minute, but basically he sent me a message and he pumped me up and I wanted to make a video. I'm tired and stuff, but gonna make a video for you guys. And I've had these LEDs on my tank for probably a little over a week now and I'm loving them. I'm not gonna recommend these yet because I don't know what the outcomes are gonna be. I could have algae blooms because of high lighting. I could have it could wreck my tank. It could make my plants go crazy. It could do good things. It could do bad things. It could do both. I don't know the outcomes, and I'm not going to do what Dustin did. Not saying Dustin did bad, and I mean, I love Dustin's channel. I'm subscribed to him, and I watch every video, but I probably just got a dislike for that, but oh well. But anyways, I like Dustin, and I'm not dishing on him, but I'm not going to do what he did with dirt and just tell everybody to go out there and get dirt. Yes, dirt is good if you do it right, and dirt's another conversation we're not going to do today, but I'm going to test out these lights and see what they do, trial and error, and just test them out before I recommend them to anyone. I will tell you where I got them from and what they are, and they're not from any aquarium store, I can tell you that now, but I'm going to test them out, see the results, and just monitor it. And the first thing for my results of watching these lights over a week, I'm going to tell you this now. Do not get these things on a shallow tank. And what I mean by that, I wouldn't recommend these on a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon. 29-gallon pushing it if you have highlight plants like Howagundum and Limnophilia armatica, Red Nisea, stuff like that. I can see it on those kind of tanks. But for low light plants like Crypts, some Luigias, Sag, I really wouldn't put it on there because I think it would burn the plants up, and I could be wrong. I haven't experimented this light on a 10-gallon tank, and I probably never will because I'm keeping it on this system. So if you want to try it out, you're free to. It's a free country. Just don't hold me accountable because remember, I'm testing this out myself, and I had never seen anybody do this on YouTube. I've searched on the internet, and I haven't seen anybody do it. There's probably somebody in this world who's done it, and they probably just haven't published it, or I haven't found it. But anyways, I'm kind of popular on YouTube, and I figured let's save you guys some money. First of all, where the LEDs came from and what they are. They didn't come from any pet store. They didn't come from Petco, PetSmart, the local fish store, or a specialist. They came from Lowe's. It is this right here, actually. It's a floodlight, and it's 5000K. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but it's LED, 5000K floodlight. It uses 15 watts, and it's equivalent to 75 watts. It has a 30-degree output of light, and that means it beams down 38 degrees. So instead of lighting this side of the tank, this side of the tank, you can kind of see it's kind of intense right here, but then it gets darker. So this area is 38 degrees or something like that. Technically, this bulb will last me, they say, 30,000 hours. It'll last me 27.4 years if I run it 3 hours a day. And if I run it 3 hours a day, it'll cost me $1.81. So I'm going to run it 8 hours a day. You guys can do the math, and it's not going to cost me much, and it can last me probably around 12 to 15 years if I run it 8 hours a day. And by then, the aquarium trade, or I'll figure something out, and I'll probably DIY something up even better. But anyways, these lights came from Lowe's, and it's 15 watts equivalent to 75 watts. And I put it into a 13-watt desktop desk clamp light. And I do not recommend that because you're going over the wattage. These lights only cost, they call for 40-watt incandescent bulbs and 13-watt power, not power compact. I'll put it in the video, the name of it. But anyways, I don't know what it could take for LEDs. It's putting out 15 watts, but it's equivalent to 75 watts. So I don't really know what it can handle. So far, it's not getting hot on me. Haven't had any problems with the electric or tripping the breaker or tripping the power surge. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm not going to recommend it. And I will recommend this. If you do get this bulb, put it in a clamp or a desk light or some kind of light that can handle over 15 watts. It might look ugly, but I actually purchased a heat lamp, not the bulb, but the fixture itself. It can hold, the little ones can hold 75-watt bulbs, and the big ones can hold like 125 or 150-watt bulbs. So that can definitely hold it. The good things, I'm going to talk about the good things first I've noticed about this light fixture, and I really haven't noticed any bad things, to tell you the truth. I really noticed good growth. These crypts right here, they came from the mother colony right here, and when I first got these crypts right here from this colony, the colony was probably 1/4 the size of this right here, and look at it now. The LEDs are just pumping out growth, and if I zoom in here, you guys can see the new growth on it, especially on the left hand side. All this stuff is popping up, and the stuff in the middle section about right here, that popped up a couple days ago, and this is popping up now in the last 2 or 3 days. So you can definitely see the new growth on the system. And yes, that is blackbeard algae. Haven't been dosing my Seachem XL as much, and you know, fluctuation will cause this stuff. So growth on the plants are really doing good. Neon tetras are not liking that insanely bright light. So I can say that right now. On a shallow tank, I really don't think these lights would do good. They might if you have high demanding light plants like Red Nicea, Limnophilia armatica, Polygonum caligonum, some Lewiggias, different plants like that. But I think honestly, if you put this on a tank, a shallow tank, like a 10 gallon, 20 gallon, maybe 29, maybe. I think Crypts, Micro Swords, Sag, Java Fern, maybe Amazon Swords, low light plants, I think they would burn up. They would melt. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion, because I know from salt water, if you put too much light on a shallow tank, you're going to bleach out your corals, and I know you can melt plants too, so I haven't experimented that, guys. Definitely going to monitor my lights. One thing I'm taking my time on, if I add 1, 2, 3, 4 lights, which I plan on having on here, if I add all those light fixtures on my tank at first, my system is not going to catch up to that, and I'm going to have one heck of an algae bloom. So what I'm doing, taking my time, I'm let me stand up. This one fixture is going here. I'm going to add another fixture here. Later on, I'll add one fixture here, and later on, I'll add another fixture here. What I'm going to do is take this 24-inch T5 off, and I'm going to have one T5 here. This is 36-inch dual T5, and the same thing right here. I'm going to have one here and one here. They're both going to have two 36-inch high output pink plant bulbs in them. One here, one here. Since 5000K is technically white, but it's kind of yellow in the aquarium, I'm going to kind of get rid of that yellow effect or mix it with a pink, and I get this. So what you're seeing right here when I'm done on the side is going to be twice as bright, because I'll have one more LED, and my light fixture is going to go from 48 watts to 78, I believe. So it's definitely going to be a whole lot brighter. So this 24 watt light is definitely going off. You guys probably wondering why don't you just buy a 6-foot light fixture? Well, the reason is because I bought these T5s and I don't want to get rid of them. If I do, I definitely want to sell them and get my money out of it. Might convert all the way to LEDs eventually if I can find pink LED bulbs that are bright. So that's what's going on, guys. Good growth going with these bulbs. I technically I have not seen bad results with these bulbs. Lewiggia has grown a lot, and I've trimmed it. That's the bad part. I trimmed it all the way down before. Well, not all the way down, probably about here, and it's growing back. It's going good. Crypts are going good. Rotala indica and non-ginseng are doing good. Micro Swords are growing. Let me see if you guys can see that. Everything is doing really good in the system, and you can definitely see the difference in the system. You go from this to over there. It's just no comparison. This looks better in my opinion. It's more natural. And one more thing I want to talk about, guys. Angels are pairing up, and that's in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you think. If you have a question, let me know. Maybe I can help you out. Maybe you can help me out. Later, guys.